I think the only way that I will ever consider recording an album at home again is if I am a multi-millionaire and have a home studio and where I can pay people to do the myriad editing minutia. Because it's tedious and I love some tedium. Don't get me wrong, I love some tedium, but not when that tedium involves editing my own voice for hours on end. That is a special circle of hell, baby. Yeah, the album's done. The album is done. It's nearly ready to send off to get printed, and so I'll be able to upload it on Spotify. I'll be only uploading it on Spotify once it's also available to buy as a CD. And if you buy it as a CD, as a physical CD, there is an exclusive song that was written especially for the CD as a thank you to people who bought the CD. So that is a little extra incentive to actually buy the CD and support me as an artist. Because as you probably know, streaming on Spotify, it's very easy for you. It doesn't give much support to artists. So that's just my little nugget. It's just my little carrot to say, come here and support me as an artist. But yeah, it's done. Under My Roof. It's called Under My Roof because I recorded it entirely here in my office. I recorded it using this. I edited it using these. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Sometimes I would record things, right? And I would record a track and then play it over and record the next bit onto it. And I would hear the track in the recording because the mic would pick up what was coming out of the headphones. It's not good. Not good quality. Also, a funny thing, I'm partially deaf. So this thing was recorded and edited and produced by a partially deaf person. And I'm just going to say, I think it sounds good. So manage your expectations. Also, I'm going to throw up the cover art, the album art on the screen right now. Under My Roof, Nell Tyler, debut album. Fun thing with the cover art, I've been working on this album, the music side of things, for like 2 or 3 months, which has been a very, very big job, and I've been doing a lot of jobs that are not my job for a while because I can't afford to get anyone to do it for me. But now I'm like, okay, good, it's done. I get to send it off. Hopefully I'll get it done in time for the conference that I want to bring CDs to in November. However, now I have to somehow figure out how to put the album art on the PDF template to send it to Mad CDs, because the cover art that I did in Canva, I don't think I can separate layers and make it so that I've got to somehow convert the text to curves, and when I do it separately in GIMP, because I can't afford Adobe Pro or Photoshop, things look different. I'm struggling. Yeah. So that's where the album's at. I'm very excited. I'm very pleased with it. It's got 10 of my songs. When I started doing it, I said to my partner, do you think I could just put 20 on there? And he's like, I don't think you'll be able to. I think that's too much work. I'm like, no, but I want to put 20. I can't pick. He's like, I think you're going to have to, hun. I think you're going to have to pick. So I had to pick, and I'm very glad I did. A lot of these songs, I will probably end up re-recording them with like proper resources once I get the opportunity. But I'm really happy to have these. I actually listen to this album for fun. I like my own music. And so often I'll just like listen to this album when I'm doing other things. It only takes about 30 minutes, so it's not a huge commitment. So yeah, I hope you like it. I hope people like it, and I hope people listen to it. And just, yeah, a little health update. I'm not going good. I'm struggling a lot. I have a lot going on. I've got all these skin issues going along. I suddenly started getting all these strange rashes and stuff, and I've had a biopsy and a blood test, and I'm getting the results tomorrow. Yeah, the day after tomorrow, I think. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. I'll be getting the results tomorrow. I've had all these things going wrong with my stomach, so I have to get tests for that in December. My brain is going wrong. My OT thinks I need to get tested for functional neurological disorder. I am not a good friend right now. I have not been in touch with friends. I'm in survival mode, and because of the amount of medical things I'm doing, anytime I get offered the opportunity to busk, I take it. And then recently I did 2 busking gigs within a few days of each other, and then after that I was just so wiped out that I was just zombified for days. To the point where I forgot a meeting. I had a meeting yesterday and I just completely forgot that it existed, which meant that I wasted other people's time. Usually my issues, I try to make sure that they only affect me, that they only ruin my life. And then it bled over into affecting other people's lives, which I really don't like. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling. I've been studying a diploma of clinical coding and I just stopped doing that about 2 months ago. Stopped working on that because I couldn't fit that. I couldn't fit that into my brain. So I'm hoping to get back on that. I've been told that I can get extensions if necessary. I'm really struggling, and it's really difficult because I want to be a musician. I want to do this, but there are difficult reminders that I can't keep up. I can't keep up with other people in this field. That's painful to know because I want to be an advocate. I want to be an advocate musician. And it's hard to figure out how I can be an advocate musician if I am too sick. You know, it's like I want to speak up for people who are tired all the time, but I'm too tired all the time to do that. It's tricky. It's a tricky balance right now, and I haven't found it. I have some opportunities coming up in November, and I really want to be well enough to do those, and I need to have balance, and I don't know how to do that. But the album is out. I'm hoping that when I busk, I can just have a little basket with my albums, and people can buy them. Just throw $10 in my case and take an album and go on your merry way. And hopefully that will be a bit of income for me as well. Because that's something that's part of the reason why I do music, is to raise awareness. Part of it is also income for the long term, because I need a lot of medical help to stay alive. And that's just kind of getting more intense as I get older. 35 in chronic illness years is sort of 60. I'm hitting a lot of roadblocks now that a lot of people don't really hit until they are late middle-aged. And I'm there now. Yeah, I've been very depressed a lot. My autism stuff has been coming out more, right? I just hit myself a lot. That's been like my go-to thing. Pulling my lip skin off to the point of bleeding, pulling my fingernails off to the point of them being bloody and sensitive, which doesn't help with playing guitar. Turns out. A lot of self-sabotaging behaviors. But in the moment I can't really help it seems like. And then I have to put on my to-do list to contact friends because I don't have the juice, and I often don't end up getting to that because after the call this doctor, call that doctor, pay this bill, do this job, do that job, buy these medicines, I'm so burnt out that I don't have anything left. I don't have anything left for friendship. Sometimes I can't even talk to my partner for a while because I mean, for us, that means a few hours, like talking to him for most of the day because I don't have anything left. That's all from me. I will give you another update when the album is ready, when it's ready to stream and when it's ready to buy. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. I've put so much love into this. Love, sweat, and tears, and screams, and head punching. Yeah. All right. Much love. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, it'll have there will be some songs where that won't be on this because I am waiting to have the resources to do them properly. So you'll just have to wait for those. All right. Much love.